What's up, nerds? My name is Steve from Flipping the Nerd, and this is a contest entry for Stephen Higgins' 50 subscriber giveaway. Stephen, first of all, you know what's up. Stephen with the PH is the best kind of Stephen out there. So screw you, Spielberg. But seriously though, congratulations on 50 subscribers. The first of many 50 subscribers to come, I'm sure. From experience, I know the first 50 is the hardest 50. So congratulations, and for everybody else, please go subscribe to him. The link will be in the description below. He has a really cool channel. He unboxes stuff. He shows us his growing geek collection, and he's a really down-to-earth and cool dude. So check him out. So his question is twofold, and I will answer it threefold because that's just the way I roll. He asked us, what movie would you like to see rebooted, and what movie would you like to see made? So something that hasn't been put on the big screen. For the reboot, I couldn't decide between two, but since they are kind of the same thing, I'm going to include them both. And that is from another awesome PH Stephen, It. Stephen King's It. Now, there was a TV miniseries done in the early 1990s. It was a two-parter, one of them with kids, one of them with those same kids, but as adults. The first part was amazing. The kids were really good. Tim Curry just kills it as Pennywise the Clown. The second half, I thought the kids outacted the adults in this, and the direction of it just didn't work. So I would love to see it rebooted and put into a feature film with money thrown at them. Now, unfortunately, it won't be Tim Curry because he's not doing too well, but I hope that they will find a great actor. Now, there's a rumor that it is going to be remade very soon, but until my butt's in the theater watching it, I ain't gonna believe it. So It, I would love to see rebooted. On the same vein, another Stephen King miniseries that I would love to see in a big budget motion picture would be my favorite Stephen King book, The Stand. Massive book. It was a 4-part miniseries that also aired in the early 90s. It was actually pretty decent. I enjoy it. I watch it once in a while. But you can tell it didn't have a huge budget. There were a lot of corners that were cut. Some of the acting was a little hokey, but it was still a pretty cool story. It kind of reminded me of The Walking Dead a little bit in some parts, especially at the beginning when Stu escapes the hospital. Spoiler alert, I guess. So I would love to see like a big The Stand movie. It is the ultimate good and evil story. I absolutely love it, and I would love to see it rebooted. And finally, for my movie that I hope will be made, I doubt it. It was once very close to being greenlighted. It was going to be directed by Gore Verbinski, who made Pirates of the Caribbean. It was going to be starring Wentworth Miller, known from Prison Break. But then something happened with the budget, and we never heard from it again. And at this point, I doubt we will see it. And that is based on a video game called BioShock. Now, for those who don't play video games or don't know what BioShock is, first of all, it's an amazing game, one of my favorite ever. The very simple storyline, because it is a very complex and awesome story, is in the between 30s and 40s, this guy wanted to push the boundaries of science and art and philosophy, but couldn't because of government and religious rules. So he builds a city underwater where there is no government, where there are no religious rules, and he lets people go crazy. They create something called Eve, Adam and Eve, actually. It makes people go crazy. The whole city goes to shit, and years later, somebody finds the city and a whole adventure ensues, and it would be a fantastic movie. I mean, the game looks amazing. It was made in 2007. It's underwater theme with 1930s and 40s music. It's got colorful art. It's just, first you have to play the game. artistically, it's one of the best I've ever played. It is just a fantastic story, a fantastic game. Its sequel, well, other sequel, because BioShock 2 not so good. BioShock Infinite was also amazing and would also be amazing on screen, except for them it wasn't underwater, it was up in the sky on these floating cities, which was really cool. So that is my entry. Don't forget to subscribe to Stephen Higgins, and congratulations on 50 subscribers. And for everybody else, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all on